Hey friend, hey, I know what you're thinking. Where's everything at? It's coming. But hey friend, hey, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Jasmine and I'm so glad to have you here. You guys, we're good. I have stuff from Albertsons as well as Walmart. So we're gonna get into our grocery haul. Okay, so let me take this out so it's not so noisy. From Albertsons, I just need to pick up a few items for recipes that was not necessarily at Walmart. So I got this orecchiette pasta. I really like this brand of pasta. So I need that for, I think Magnolia Table Volume 1 has a pasta recipe that we're trying. As well as Walmart just didn't have these, and I really like when I do like roasted potatoes like this. I like this like blended potatoes, so I just picked up two of those because Walmart didn't have it. We're gonna have this with the Ina Garten Tuscan lemon chicken, so I'm gonna roast those on the grill, and then I always need a little beverage, shawty. I honestly, I hope I like this because I don't like cream sodas. I feel like this is what that is. I'm not sure. So, I don't know. I will give this a try. I think by the time I upload and edit this video, I would have tried it. So I'll just add the notes in here of how I like it. I've also picked up some anchovy paste for pastas and seasoned dressing, and then as well as some specialty spices. I got some za'atar spice to use. It's a recipe that I want to try this with, and then it's a woman that I follow on TikTok. She recently changed hers to Celine, but it used to be like Fit with Sis, like FITWSIS, and she always puts this on her like eggs in the morning. I'm like, that's kind of interesting. I never had it before, so I'm gonna give that a go. And then I also picked up some Aleppo pepper. This is a glass bottle too. So I need this for a few recipes that I want to try this month. Okay, you guys, so just a heads up, this is only half, like about half the month of groceries. It looks like a lot like on this front end because like these are some items that we will use throughout the month, or like, I don't know. There's some items that I just needed right away and I wasn't going to wait till midway in the month to get, but I think you understand what I'm saying. So I only purchased for like 2 weeks because there's some recipes that I want to try, and I got some new cookbooks this past month, and I wanted to go through the cookbooks and just really take my time to decide on what I want to cook. But usually, typically, I like to buy for the whole month. Just a little change of pace this time, okay? So, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So I picked up some of these. These are really good. They always sell out really fast, but they're really good. The crinkle cut seasoned batter mix seasoned fries. Those are really good. So I got a couple of those. I should have got two of these, like frozen corns. I like to use that for the, what is that? I make the chipotle corn salsa. I should have got two of them because I'm making obvious chipotle bowls, but I'm also making taco salad, and I like to have like a little bit of extra to add on to like my lunches. But in this case, I want to have some for taco salad, so I'll probably go back and get another bag of that, as well as another bag of avocados, because we like a lot of guac. Because who doesn't? I like this blend for our smoothies. It's been a minute, but smoothie bowls are back. So picked up a bag of the the cherry berry blend, as well as some raspberries. Now, my plan with the raspberries is just to have like a bit of protein and fiber. So fresh raspberries never have a good taste to me. Like, they are tasteless. So I'm hoping these will have a little, like, some sort of taste to it. I mean, if not, it's whatever. I'm just using it for the fiber. I'm just using this for the benefits of, the fruit. But I like to take frozen fruit and like let it thaw overnight in a container, and then I'll just add it to some Greek yogurt, and I'll add a little bit of agave, maybe some homemade granola and chia seeds, and bada bing bada boom. Okay, sweet peas. One is going to be used for a carbonara, and one is going to be used for something else. Broccoli. We love our broccoli. We have 2 things of sour cream. Let me tell you why. My child loves sour cream. You know how like kids love ketchup? He loves sour cream in that way. Not like on everything, but on items that call for sour cream, it's a lot. And I don't like when I need sour cream and I don't have any. So I just got this for backup for me for baking, cooking, whatever. I picked up some ricotta cheese because we'll have lasagna. Greek yogurt. I made something last month with that called for whole milk Greek yogurt, and it was non-fat, and I didn't realize that. It makes a difference, I will say that. So I'm using a recipe this month that calls for whole fat Greek yogurt. I can't think of what it is at the time, so I got this, and then the remaining I'll just use for my snacks. Here's our butter. I just got one for the month. I wasn't sure what I was going to bake this month, so I just got that for just because. And speaking of butter, y'all, this has become my favorite butter. I said this in my April meal plan when I reviewed last month's new items and like our favorite things, whatever. I like this. This is my new favorite European style butter. Love this. I'm probably going to do some baking with this. I just don't know what I want to bake, but I was just like, let me just put something on hand because those days where I just feel like baking, I'm already ready. Stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, huh? Cottage cheese for added protein. I put this in my eggs, and I don't like the texture of it. It gives me the heebie-jeebies a little bit. But do we want goals? Yes. So I probably will blend that up, whatever. I saw on TikTok that people were taking like dark chocolate and like your favorite sweetener and blending it all together, and it's like a chocolate mousse. I might be about that life, okay? I'll let you know. Heavy whipping cream, we always have that. Buttermilk, I figured I'd get a small one because I don't always go through the half gallon, so I'm like, let's just get a pint. Whole milk, mozzarella. We're gonna have lasagna, but I also like to use this for like homemade pizzas. Mild cheddar cheese that I will chop up into blocks, like little bite-sized blocks, and put this in my sourdough bread. And do like a jalapeno and cheddar sourdough bread. Parmesan cheese and some whole milk. And my favorite part of the haul is our produce. Beautiful selection. Looks like a rainbow, huh? We're just missing blue, but it's pretty. Okay, I picked up some sweet potatoes for my lunch. I want to do like a sweet potato bowl with like maybe some chicken some days, or lentils. Like lentils is usually like my go-to for a protein source for my lunches. Oh no, I know what else I'm going to do is black beans, but you guys will see that soon. I got picked up some lemons, a bag of lemons. That's a lot of lemons. Lemons, limes, that's going to go with our taco bowls, our guacamole, Tuscan lemon chicken. I also picked up, again for the benefits only, is some grapefruit. I had some like a few weeks ago, and it was like the juiciest grapefruit I ever had. Not necessarily my favorite fruit, but like I said, I'm using it for the benefits. NV apples, these have become our new like favorite apple. They are really, really good, so picked up a bag of those. We have some spinach in the back, some kale. I like this. I actually bought this the other day because they did not have any like bundles of kale at Walmart, and the only thing I don't like about it is the stems, so I had to go through, like I clean mine again and then I go through and like pick out all the stems. But I like having the different styles or variety of kale. It has green, red, and Tuscan kale, so that's fun. I just don't like the stems, but anyways, we have limes. These are Siriano's peppers that this man I follow on Instagram. I'll put his name like here, and he has like a whole salsa like series where he goes through and makes different salsas, and so I need this for a recipe. I've never tried this, so I hope it's not too spicy. I probably have tried it and I just don't know it, but you know, I hope it's not too spicy. But there's this particular salsa that I'm looking for, and one of the like places that was local to me, they used to like serve it with the burritos, and I've been trying to replicate that salsa. So I'm praying that this is close to the salsa recipe, or will get me in that direction. But yeah, anyways, I need that. Need jalapenos, cilantro. This smells so good. I have some green onions, red or purple onion, some Roma tomatoes. I have some sugar snap peas. We need this for our pasta. Some garlic cloves just already unwrapped. Okay, and then I have some Jamaica. These are hibiscus flowers. I said in my April meal plan, hold on, that I bought this. Y'all, this is so, it lacks so much flavor. You need like 3 of these just to get like a little bit of flavor. So I'm like, nah, homie. They have this in stock. I will be brewing my own hibiscus tea on my own, and just adding a little bit of coconut water, some, pink Himalayan or whatever, salt into it, and having my own like DIY Gatorade or electrolyte drink. All right. Okay, now for our pantry items, I got my son 2 boxes of cereal. This time I might have me a little bowl. I've had that in a while. I picked up this coffee. I never bought this size before. I don't know what that's about, but whatever. I got this one this time because they didn't have a smaller like bag, whatever. I got some lasagna. You guys were making Giada De Laurentiis her sheet pan lasagna, so needed that. Some spaghetti because we haven't had spaghetti in a while. I am making some, this is taking me back to when I would make like beans. I was on a bean kick some years ago, and I would make a pot of beans like all the time. And so black beans have a lot of fiber in them, and I'm going to make part of this for my lunch. Part of it I want to make, and I want to make chotto beans with, usually I use pinto, but I'm going to use black beans this time, so I'm excited for that. I just make it in the Instant Pot. Maybe I could do a recipe with y'all. That'd be cool. Some more tomato paste. We go through this like every month. I probably should stock up on it, so I just always have it. But this is really good for like when I want to make like spicy rigatoni, just something quick. And then as well as for recipes. Got some tortilla chips for Chipotle bowl night. Crushed tomatoes. I made this beautiful marinara sauce with just like fresh basil, onion, a little olive oil, salt, pepper. You guys, it was so good. We used it on our pizza. Delicioso. I used this last month in a cookie recipe. When I tell you I love this, I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I usually don't like a chocolate chunk cookie, but it's the quality of chocolate. I'm learning, and it makes a difference. Love this. When we talk about good chocolate, this is probably the baseline for me now. Love that. I need more brown sugar. We have some corn tortillas for our taco night, like deconstructed taco bowls or taco salad. More all-purpose flour, unbleached. I use that in my sourdough, and I just started using it in general. And then I picked up some more bread flour. Honey, if you saw my April monthly meal plan, I showed you my pantry. My bread flour is filled up. Is it now? No, because I've been making sourdough like every single day. More Caesar dressing. I picked up some Pringles for my son, and he wanted some jelly beans. What flavor is your favorite? I don't generally like candies like this because they're sticky and I don't like get them in my teeth. But with like Mike and Ike's and stuff like that, I usually like the orange one. I also picked up some more olive oil, and I need some cranberry juice. And I think that's all for our pantry items this week. Hey guys, last but not least, we're gonna get into our meat. I have not seen fresh chicken wings in months. Like, I remember we were celebrating my son's birthday this past winter, and he requested chicken wings, and they did not have any fresh ones, so I had to get these. I wanted wings, so I just settled for that. There's a whole chicken. This one has, look, without the giblets in it. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I could deal with it, but if I don't have to, I'm gonna pay the extra dollars so I don't have to deal with those giblets. I like this for breakfast, the chicken apple sausage. I'm gonna make some of that right after I finish filming. I got 3 pounds of ground beef. We have some turkey bacon, and I have some regular bacon because it's hard for me to find pancetta in my area. So sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. And this time they don't have it, and they usually don't have it at Walmart. I usually can find it at Albertsons or another local market. And yeah, so this time they didn't have it, so I'm gonna use this for our spring carbonara and my chardo beans. We just have 2 packages of chicken thighs. One I'm gonna use for lunches, and then the other I'm gonna use for Chipotle bowls, as well as some chicken breast. And you guys already seen that. Oh, and I've also picked up some protein powder. This is kind of like one of my protein powders when I just need to grab something real quick. Usually the protein powders that I like, I will order either from like bodybuilding.com or Amazon. But yeah, lately I haven't been into, or like the last couple of years I've just been into plant protein, so I could just pick it up from like Walmart. But now I'm getting back into like more of the whey proteins or in casein proteins. So I need to order like the ones that I actually like. But when I need something just like straight away, I will grab the Premier, or it's a like GNC has a good one that I like, or it's not GNC. I call it GNC because I used to get it from there. It's Optimum Nutrition. And I think that's it. I feel like it's the third one, but maybe I'm thinking of a plant protein. But anyways, I picked this up. I don't mind it. It's not too bad on my stomach, but I do also prefer other brands. But anyways, yeah, I think that's everything, you guys. I hope you all enjoy this video. Like I said, this should last us. I really believe like it's gonna last me a little bit more than 2 weeks. Just looking at everything, I do think so. But you guys, regardless, you guys will see another haul from me. So make sure that you subscribe to my channel so you guys can be notified whenever I upload that video. And yeah, I have some other content coming. I have my I have my March, like the recipe reviews. So that video is coming up shortly. You have obviously the grocery haul, and then you have my part 2 grocery haul coming up, and maybe a sprinkle of other things. So just be on the lookout for those things. But I thank you guys so much for your support. God bless you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, y'all.